Hey guys, welcome back to Daily Insomnia. This is episode 186, coming to you on a beautiful night, the midnight hour, hitting that witching hour.
Almost there.
Almost there, right?
Hey, in the studio.
You know, it's one of those things we haven't had a guest.
Yeah, I know it's been a while.
We haven't had a guest on the podcast.
I'm a little rusty, bro.
Yeah, COVID threw us for a loop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But go ahead.
If I butcher your name, bro, I'm sorry. No, bro, we got back to back. We got Oscar back in the studio. Oscar Carvajal, coming live from Chicago. He hosts the Zanies. No, Laugh Factor Zanies.
No, I did Zanies Monday and Wednesday.
No, I'm saying you hosted.
I used to run the show at the Laugh Factory
used to,
before the pandemic.
Yeah.
They haven't contacted me after the pandemic, though. I don't know if I'm running a show at the Laugh Factory.
They let me go, guys. That's what we're gonna say. They let me go.
I got fired. I haven't got an unemployment check yet, but I should. I deserve one.
You deserve one. I mean, at this point, dude. Yeah. At this point, they owe you a lot of money.
Yeah, dude.
We're coming for Laugh Factor.
Yeah. But no, man, hey, dude, welcome back, man.
If you listen to this Laugh Factor, I'm just playing around. Keep booking me, dog.
Hey, bygones be bygones, man.
Don't get rid of me, dog.
Yeah, I host White Night too, man. Whatever you guys want.
White Night, Black Night, Asian Night, bro. Stop Asian hate, bro. I'm all in favor of that shit, bro. Just book me.
I do it all, man. Just to get on the host, right?
But gotta have you back in the studio, bro.
We got Oscar back. We saw him on Monday. He was on Zanies Mezcal Mondays.
Mezcal Mondays. Latino show at Zanies every first Monday of every month.
Yeah. Really good show, man. Really good show. One of those things, because we saw you when they were just doing shows. When they started doing shows.
I think it was called like Super 8 at that time.
Super 8.
Yeah.
On a Thursday, right? I think it was on a Thursday. They did Super 8.
I think it was a Thursday too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly, but yeah, it was Thursday. Yeah, they were doing the shows in the fall, and then everything shut down again. October. They reopened in February. In April, they started a new Latino show. Giovanni Diaz hosting Lobo Dem podcast, and and they had me on this one and the second one. Yeah, man. I thought. I mean, we as comedians, the main important thing for us is that people have fun. So you guys tell me you guys had a good time.
Dude, that was a great show.
You guys had fun. Yeah. That's what's important to me. You know what I mean? Because that's what we want. That we're putting up a show. People are spending their money to go watch a show. So we want people to leave saying that was good. You know, that was worth my money and shit. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Sure. Can I be honest with you, man? You know, here in Daily Sama, we get deep sometimes. we get deep, and sometimes we gotta let our feelings be known. Mm-hmm. Last episode, we talked some mad shit.
Yeah. No, I was actually I listened to like the first 10 minutes coming here.
Yeah. And
it was about you guys thought the drinks were not good.
The drinks,
dude.
Hey, dude. Hey, look, man. I'm all for 2 drink minimum. But can you at least make them decent drink? Can you at least make?
I have no say in that shit, bro.
Because it's not that hard, bro. You see me work.
Yeah, no. Look.
I'm gonna say that right now, dude. This rum and coke takes down every rum and coke in the city, man. I'm telling you right now.
I'm a beer drinker, so I don't. To begin with, I don't really fuck with drinks, right? Yeah. I'll take shots, but I don't really fuck with drinks. 2, I'm sure that the comedy club has no say on that. It's just shitty. It's just or the bartender doesn't know, or they don't really give a fuck, or it's something like that.
I was saying earlier today, though, man, at the show, man, it's like, why not make them good? I'll spend my money.
Yeah,
I'm the type of guy that spends money.
And that's what we were
good.
saying. We were saying because I'm like, I'm willing to spend more money.
Yeah.
If the drinks are.
Oh good. Yeah, and it makes sense. I just.
Where's the confusion?
Yeah.
Where's the confusion in this? I don't get it.
Look. All I'm trying to say, if Zanies wants to book me, right? They gotta start making some good fucking drinks, right?
I think they got applications online, bro. Yeah.
We don't watch your comedy. We want you just to make drinks.
I can do a rum and coke better than that guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
just go ahead and do it.
But it was the show was great, man. Drinks were subpar, but it's I love Zanies, man. I love the little room.
I do. It's an amazing club. Honestly, before Brian started running the club, because there's a new booker now at Zanies. I only got a chance to do it a couple of times, so I've done it 3 times in the last 6 months. So that's a lot more. That's a lot more than I did it before. So
that's good.
Yeah, man. And I felt like I had a good set Monday. I had a good set yesterday.
Oh yeah, because you were back on Wednesday.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. So I felt like it was a good chance to show what I can do in front of the booker.
Yeah.
So it was a good opportunity for me. Yeah, and hopefully gives me more opportunities to go out right there because it's a great club, dude.
It's a great club.
Yeah,
man.
dude. The ceilings are low, the crowd is in front of you,
And they took our advice.
because when you
the light is gone.
when you go to the Laugh Factory, the ceilings are high.
High.
So
yeah.
it's the laughter is not as
Loud.
Compact.
it's loud because
Yeah.
and it throws a lot of comedians off. I mean, you get used to it, but saying is like the ceilings are low.
So you can really tell. You can really tell up there. Like, all right, the laughter's here. It's way different from up there.
Definitely. No, yeah. From a performance point of view, the Saney stage is better than the Laugh Factory stage. Definitely, yeah. It is
More intimate.
Like I said again, keep booking me Laugh Factory. I'm not.
So it comes down.
I'm not against the Laugh Factory at all. But yeah, the Saney stage is better. It is better from a performance point of view.
Yeah.
Because the ceilings are low and everything's in front of you like that. The Laugh Factory is like round. Like I don't know how to explain. Like it's like
It's like it's like a baseball field.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It opens
So
like
yeah,
that.
so it's the aesthetic. Is that a word?
Aesthetically, yeah.
Aesthetically, the Saney's is better. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's more. Once again, it's quality over quantity, I guess. Quality as in
because Laugh
Zanies,
Factory, you're
smaller.
going to get a lot more people.
But-
That Factory, you could fit. I think the theater fits like 300 people.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Like
versus what 60?
I mean, right now I think right now the limit is 50. But let's say there wasn't no limit. I think at most they could fit like 70, 80, right? Like at most, I don't think.
Tight.
That's
Yeah.
very tight. That's sweaty. It's a little hot.
Yeah, it gets a little COVID. You know?
Yeah.
A little COVID.
A little COVID. Yeah.
Yeah.
They should start giving the vaccine when you rock it. Yeah. Johnson & Johnson. Boom, right?
Black cats for days, bro. Black cats for days.
Like, hey, get your fucking thermometer away from me. Hit me, bro.
No, when we go in there as performers, we have to sign a
waiver?
A waiver, yeah, and then they ask you like, "You have your vaccine?" Like, yeah, all right, you just gotta sign it. And if you don't have your vaccines, you gotta fill out a whole different portion. And
Oh,
shit.
really?
What
So
if you just
everybody's lying?
I mean, you could just yeah. I mean, they're not asking you for the cars.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going on the honor system, though. That's what
Okay.
Boy Scouts?
Boy Scouts word, yeah.
Pinky swear, yeah.
I shall not lie.
I'll pinky swear this shit, yeah.
Sorry, man. My vaccine card is fake, anyways.
Right. Have you been to the Zanies in Rosemont?
Yeah.
How much bigger is that one from that one?
Well, the things in Rosemont, the seats are the same way that I was talking about the Laugh Factory. It's like open like that.
Okay.
So the seats in Rosemont, and compared to Old Town is like
It's a rectangle.
forward.
Yeah,
Forward, right?
Mm-hmm.
The seats are forward. You guys are sitting on the side, though. But yeah, in Rosemont, it's like it's like a circle. But I would say if it's about the same amount of people, maybe just but the way that the seating is, maybe it just looks like Rosemont is bigger. I would say.
Yeah, just based off of how it's spread out.
Yeah. Because they got like a whole circle, and then in the back they got more tables in the back.
But ideally, like when people come to headline, they go to the one in Chicago more than Rosemont.
No. I mean, the clubs are like they're the same owner, so it's just
But what does it seem like he?
I mean, look, like Louis, for example, he came at me 2 years ago. I mean, maybe it was right before the pandemic. He went to Rosemont.
Right before.
It was he.
Oh, he's already.
Yeah, he was already. Louis went to Rosemont, but for example, Nick DiPaolo came to Old Town. So it just depends. I'm assuming it just depends. I don't think one is bigger than the other one.
Yeah,
they're just at the same level, the same owner. So I feel it's like wherever the comedian wants to go.
So do they do the same thing as the other Zanies, like open mics, time slots, sessions, or
Rosemont doesn't seem to be like Rosemont seems more of like a venue.
Yeah,
no, but Rosemont is it's like in a plaza. It's not
all the other bars, yeah.
So
all the other bars, stuff like that.
So it's different, but it's they have showcases on Wednesdays there where they give new people opportunities.
Okay.
But at Rosemont, usually when you do those type of showcases, they tell you got to be clean. So you got like 6 minutes clean and shit. And they got instead like an old school type of bookers that they have that mentality that you got to be clean. Brian, he's the one who books at Saney's now.
Yeah.
He's like a new school dude, so he doesn't really care about that stuff.
He's like, do you?
Yeah, just do you. Yeah, he doesn't really care about that, like being clean and shit like that. No, they used to have a booker at Rosemont called Cindy. Now she runs, I think, Brad Garrett's club in Las Vegas.
Oh wow.
There's a comedy club now. she give you 6 minutes. If you will go like more than like 15 seconds over, she will never book you again.
Oh,
and,
wow.
Yeah,
Precise.
she was old school like that, bro. And then like Brian doesn't really care about that stuff. Like
a little over, a little under.
a little over, a little under. Yeah, he doesn't care. Yeah, I mean that's more of a new school thinking.
Yeah,
and the old school bookers are just like they get so many emails that they're just trying to like eliminate people based on stupid rules. Like if he says this in the first 15 seconds, I'm not booking him. You know what I'm saying? Like they just don't want to listen to everyone, so they just start.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
But, so what would be considered clean? Like what's clean?
Clean, no curse words. No, it just depends. Everybody has a different outlook on clean, but let's start with that. No curse words.
Nothing sexual.
Nothing specifically sexual.
Okay.
Like you can say sex.
You can allude to it.
Yeah, but you can't be like, oh, this bitch was blowing me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta be Christian.
Yeah. And then I would say like nothing too political either. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, that makes sense.
Like you can't be pro-abortion or against abortion, whatever. You know, and shit like or in favor of gay marriage, against gay marriage, either one.
Okay. Oh,
just don't get political. Don't curse.
So what's left? I mean, what's left? I mean,
airplane jokes.
The famous Ramon airplane food. No punchline. It's just airplane food. That's all it is.
An airplane food, am I right, guys? It's like, what are you talking about, man? Like, oh shit, I was fucking peanuts. Like, what was? Were you? Well, you probably didn't, right? You probably never. You been on a plane, Oscar?
I haven't even been in the car. Horse and donkey, my whole life.
I know, dude. That's right. Hey, just judge me for your own right here.
Yeah, I know, we accept everybody.
Yeah, no, yeah, but no.
Okay, but no, because like you, I meant it more in the sense of like back in the day when they were still giving food out.
Yeah, when I was little.
Pre-COVID?
I remember,
I mean, like, I'm talking about like 90s, dude. Like early
actually,
90s.
In
you have it. I know you have it.
In 98, I actually, I came in with I was still illegal in 98, so I came in with my cousin's
passport,
birth certificate. At that time, bro.
Got you. Get him. We got him.
Yeah.
We got him on stage.
Just wait out the door for you, bro.
At that time, before 9/11, they didn't even need a photo ID, bro.
No.
I just came in with the fucking birth certificate.
Yeah.
And they was just like, oh, what's your name? My cousin's name is Michael. Like, oh, my name is Michael. All right, come in. Whatever.
Yeah.
No, that's
The
it.
baby picture and look at you.
No,
whatever.
No picture. No picture.
No
ID.
picture, dude.
No picture ID.
Yeah.
No picture ID. Nothing, bro. Nothing at that time.
Didn't give a fuck.
This is
March
March 1990. I still remember. And yeah, it was just like I memorized like his address. I memorized his school, his teacher's name, everything.
Prepared.
And they didn't even ask me shit. They were just
Yeah.
like, "What's your name?" And I was like, "My name is Michael." All right, go through.
Yeah.
I guess they saw my accent, like, "Oh yeah, he's not a fucking Mexican illegal immigrant, whatever." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, English accent, whatever.
He's one of us.
It's one of us.
And that's it, bro. And I remember like shit. It was that easy back then, bro.
It was.
And that's the last time I remember that there was food on the plane. That's why I brought that up.
You actually, well, dude, because
You flew before 9/11?
Of course, dude.
Oh, I didn't. I started flying. I started flying years after 9/11. You know,
when he saw 9/11, he's like, I gotta fly. This shit looks nice.
I had the whole road to myself. Yeah, dude, I flew when I was a little kid, man. Yeah. I'm like, I had money.
I forgot.
Not me, by me, I mean my dad. My dad had money. Because I remember this one time. So we used to fly to Mexico and drive. It was both, right?
Yeah.
Because we would like switch off, or like Thanksgiving we would fly. Thanksgiving we would drive, and in the summer we would fly. Right? That's how we did it. But I remember this one time I came back from we were driving back from the border, and we got stopped at the pinche frontera, right? And,
been there too. I've been there.
there too. And the guy he starts asking me. He's like, hey, like joking around, but I took it real, right? He's like, hey, ¿dónde naciste? Like, where were you born? Mm-hmm. I was like, Elgin. He's like, ¿qué? Elgin. I'm like, Elgin, Illinois. I was like, motherfucker, hey, dude, Sherman Hospital, Oak Street, 923.
I live over there. On that side.
I was like, hey, dude, I barely speak Spanish. ¿Dónde está el biblioteca? He's like, yeah, get this guy out of here. Man.
Yeah.
But yeah, but like, no, my friend used to make fun of me all that time. Cause they're like, this motherfucker actually, the guy was joking around, and I was like, fuck, let's get real, dude.
They're about to take you back.
You got nervous.
Yeah. I was like, I don't want to stay here. I got Power Rangers on color TV, man. It's black and white. That's all I got.
Oh shit, dude. Puro pinche chapulín.
Yeah, dude. No, but yeah, dude. It's one of those things, man. Like, I remember flying and getting food and getting like the whole meals, getting the whole service. And now, dude, they
So that was a service, huh? That was
back in the day, dude. Back in the day, you would get a meal, man. Like not a legit meal, but meal.
Yeah.
Like a microwavable dinner.
The Hungry Man's.
Yeah, I remember. Like I said, that's the last time I remember. In 90, that was 98, bro. I remember. It was 98. I was I think 9, 10 years old, and I was and I remember that's the last time I remember that they gave food. Mm-hmm. They gave food on the airplane.
Hey, I bet you can still taste it, huh?
Yeah, I remember. Just still latching my teeth somewhere.
Like, dude. First time I took this dude on a fucking airplane, I was like,
no, that's before. I already been on that plane.
No. But you wanted to play with me. I was like, hey, bro, it doesn't matter. We guess, like, we don't have to sit in the same row, right? Mm-hmm. And he's like, no, motherfucker, you're sitting right next to me, man. Like, I need you to sit next to me.
Yes, that's when we're going to Vegas.
Yeah, the guy was so nervous. The guy was nervous. He's like, hey, bro, you sit next to me, man, because I can't, dude. I'm gonna start freaking out. And I'm like, bro, you grown ass man. You grown ass man.
This is like 4 years ago. 4 years ago. Dude, I've always been ever since 9/11. Being dead ass honest. Ever since 9/11. I mean, not that I've ever been on planes and stuff, but like when I first got onto a plane in 2010 by myself, going from Nebraska, Ohio.
Nebraska.
Omaha, Nebraska.
Nebraska, Ohio, Kentucky. Yeah.
It's Omaha, Nebraska from Briar Cliff. Yeah. I bought a plane ticket, come back home to Chicago.
Yeah.
It's my first time riding a plane and alone. I'm like, shit. I see what happened back in 9/11. I ain't trying to go through that shit. You know what I'm saying? I was vigilant, bro. I was vigilant, bro.
See what happened.
I was vigilant.
The guy was full racist. Every term, every term I gave him to, he was like.
No, yeah, I remember. I went to I think it was Florida in 1999, and I remember there was these Muslim dudes sitting in the front, bro.
Wait, this was before 9/11? And you were already sus?
We're good.
No, this is before 9/11, dude. I just remember.
Hey, man.
I just remember my dad just staring at them the whole fucking flight.
Make a move, motherfucker.
But because at that time 9/11 hadn't happened, so people didn't think about like people flying into fucking buildings, but people knew that they could hijack shit because they had hijacked. I don't know if you know, but they had hijacked like I think a plane for Israel like in 10 years earlier.
Yeah.
So it was like, but that was like, man,
wasn't it the Iran Contra or Iran?
Probably.
Something like that.
That's a whole different story.
It's
Iran Contra is
I don't know what it is.
The government paid for they smuggled drugs. And they pay for in Nicaragua. They pay for the fucking.
I thought you were talking about the Nintendo game, bro. Contra.
Yo, yeah.
I was like, that was a great fucking game, dude.
That was a great game, dude. That's a great game, dude.
Yeah, they sold weapons to Iran, and that money they used it to fund rebels in Nicaragua.
Okay.
So they were called the Contra.
Okay, so that was good.
This guy's a man's study man, dude. Hey, you went to the biblioteca, huh?
We have it on Mexico.
I always tell people, I'm the smartest person you'll ever meet, bro. I just act dumb, dog.
I'm a scholar, you son of a bitch.
Bro. I know about every subject.
I just adapt to my environment. You some dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah. I chill with them motherfuckers that talk about dumb shit. You know? When I hang around Cornel West and Neil deGrasse Tyson, bro, we talk about science shit.
He's like, when I'm saying, well, you guys, we talking about parts, man.
Yeah, I adapt.
It's all about playful.
I adapt to my level. Right?
Yeah,
I am water.
You go by Cochillo and start calling the chameleon, dude.
Chameleon.
Dude, but dude, when I go on a plane now, dude, my biggest
I got open there.
My biggest worry is like I always feel like my take is not gonna be bad.
I got one too right here, dude.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel every time I'm on a plane, up until I get onto the seat, I always feel like you're gonna be like, I'm gonna show my take and they'll be like, oh, this ain't
you, dude.
This ain't real.
We gotta pull you aside.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh, and I was like, what?
Well, look, there's this as a rumor. I don't know if it's true, but it's a rumor that always goes on that airlines sell more tickets than actual seats.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
That doesn't make any sense to me.
Because there's a lot of people that miss their flights.
Yeah.
But what if there's a flight that they don't miss?
And that's why they just push them back.
So
That's why when you buy a ticket, an airplane ticket, you have to pay for the seat.
Yeah.
Because as long as you don't have a seat, there's a possibility that you won't get on.
Oh.
No, not everybody.
Everyone pays for the seat, no?
No. A lot of people just buy the ticket.
I buy Spirit, bro. So
I buy Spirit too, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Spirit's like, hey,
free
you want a
seat?
seat?
I'm like, free seat.
You want a seat? Pay for
Free
it.
seat. Oh, I got lucky in Spirit one time. I got the front row. Not first class, but I got a front. Leg space for days, bro.
Oh, leg space feels
Wider seat for my
real
hips,
nice,
bro.
dude. It's real
Oh,
nice, dude.
man. I felt like a king. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like a goddamn king, bro.
When I go
You
on
feel like King Diaz.
King
Yeah,
Diaz.
follow him on Instagram.
Yeah, King Diaz live.
That's why he
Thank
got his monarch, dude. He's like, I come from royalty, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, dude. My great grandfather was president of Mexico, bro. Stefano Diaz.
That's what he says, but
Is that true? Nah.
Yeah, that's what I was told. That's what I was told,
look at him,
dude.
dude.
Hey, I'm beautiful.
He does Uber Eats, man.
DoorDash.
Who? What was the president's name again?
Stefano Diaz? No.
Benito Juárez. No.
Benito Juárez.
Juárez,
Emiliano Zapata. Right there, right?
That's the only one I know. Nah, some scumbag, dude.
He was a scumbag, though. That's the problem. He was a scumbag.
There was a Diaz like in the 60s, no?
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
what's this?
Diaz Ortega, something like that. I forgot.
No.
Dude, I could throw a rock in the Mexican crowd and hit a Diaz. Not even knowing, dude. It's the most typical.
You're a fucking hater,
Dude,
bro.
it's like one of the most typical last names.
What the fuck's Padilla, bro?
Well, this guy Lobo is Diaz too.
Yeah.
Giovanni
I'm gonna one of
Diaz.
We
those
about
dude.
it, bro.
I'm
We
gonna
about
throw a
it. You know what? I keep saying we might be brothers, man. We might be brothers.
They talk alike and they act alike. Man.
We might be brothers, bro. We about it.
Is your dad a fucking coyote, dog?
Nah, shit, dude. What he does in his personal time, I don't judge. You know what I'm saying?
If he's crossing people over the border,
Yeah,
he doesn't tell me, dog.
I'll tell you this though. When my dad did cross the border, he did it twice. First time got caught. Second time came through. Went from Texas to to Texas, California, and then all the way to Chicago.
My dad came multiple times just for fun.
My dad did too.
No, that's what my dad told me. My dad told me, "Oh, dude, it was an adventure. I loved it. He loved every
Oh no,
moment
he
of
didn't
it.
love it. I'm saying he made it easy.
No, I'm telling you right now. My dad, if he was here right now, he'll tell the story. He'll tell you the story. He's like, dude, I loved every moment of it. It was an adventure. For him, it was an adventure. Like, dude, I'm going to a new place.
Yeah, it was
New place, new experience, and everything. He's like, dude, I loved every moment of it, man.
Yeah. What did your dad say, man?
My dad crossed a bunch of times too in the 70s, 80s.
He had a great after.
Yeah, he
Back then, it was a little bit easier.
He was like best days of my life, man.
I don't know if he loved it. but
yeah, my dad said he loved it.
My dad crossed illegally a bunch
Crazy
of times.
motherfucker,
Yeah.
dude.
And my dad's a U.S. citizen now, dude. So,
Yeah, mine is too.
yeah, so-
He still does it for fun.
Now he doesn't.
No, so I have two roommates. The one you guys met at Sadie,
Yeah.
and my other roommate, he
El Primo. That's his name now.
He crossed. He said he paid $10,000, dude.
Yeah, now for sure,
It's
dude.
expensive
U.S.
to cross,
U.S.
dude.
U.S.
$10,000 US dollars, bro. He
Do you want pesos, dude?
Yeah, I got ass, bro. They take Bitcoin.
You probably do at this point.
The
Yeah.
fuck,
Dogecoin.
the fuck NFTs and shit. I got this painting, bro. And you crossed me for this painting and shit. Like that.
And there's a paint of him crossing.
It's like they're like, hey, have you seen that Jake Paul fight?
Ever watch Vecinos and shit like like toalla del mojado. Like, Frankie River. Like, I don't even say watch that show, but yeah. It's like,
Dude, but can you imagine? Can you imagine doing that fucking shit, dude?
no,
Crossing?
dude, I can't imagine.
I can't imagine either, dude.
I can't imagine that.
I'll
I
be
can't
fit.
imagine that. I can't do it.
Dude, I used to be scared. My mom would leave me in the cashier alone. I said, "Hey, I gotta go get some eggs."
Yeah.
I'd be like, "This is the worst day of my life." Man.
I
I gotta speak to people.
No, dude, I can't imagine like the things that my dad did. Like, I wouldn't be able to do them. You know, my dad was a. First off, he grew up in the pueblo, like he grew up in a campo. You know, sembrando everything. Like, he's strong as my dad's strong as fuck.
You got that farmer strength.
Yeah, he got that farm, and then he crossed the border. He was in Mexico. He was a teacher in Mexico. Like,
Oh, shit.
he had a career and everything. Like, shit, dog, I ain't doing. I'm a Lyft driver. You know what I'm saying? I
That's the amount of shit, Dad. I failed you.
Yeah, I failed my parents. Yeah, I did. Like, I can't imagine. Yeah, no, yeah, my dad's a lot more a better person than I am. Bro.
Damn.
You come back home, your dad just look at you. It's like,
But my dad has never been on daily insomnia. So yeah,
twice.
I got that over him.
Hey, here's one thing. You're gonna be on YouTube forever.
Yeah, facts, bro. Facts.
My dad's
history.
Yeah, my dad's legacy's in the memories. My legacy's in YouTube.
It's published.
It's on
It's
Instagram.
copyrighted.
Kids gonna watch this one day,
It's on
bro.
Spotify.
Your kids gonna watch this shit, bro.
Kids, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
that's the one thing we
How's
said,
grandfather?
We
Watch this
said
episode.
in the past, dude. Like I have so many fucking. We have so many episodes on the fucking YouTube now, right? And 186. I was like, I know.
I think we're like maybe 100 and
Yeah, because there's a couple part 2s.
40 episodes on actual YouTube.
But I was like, if my kid, as long as YouTube's around, I don't know how long YouTube's gonna be around.
The way it's going, I don't think.
But if we're talking about like 4 or 5 generations down the line, and YouTube is still around, and they can still hit that daily insomnia, podcast.
Let's go see grandfather.
Then what was my great grandfather talking about? Must
good time.
have been a great man. Must have been a great man. And then they seem to pull it up.
Airplane food.
Airplane food.
This is the guy.
Like what the fuck is an airplane? We have rockets. We have rockets now.
I hover now.
It's like, I teleported to my mom's house.
That's technology.
That's technology, dude.
I think it's a beautiful thing, though, man. I think it's a beautiful thing that your kids are be able to see how you were back in the day. How was 2020?
Because it's
21.
like growing up, number one thing that people do, our family do, right, is tu abuelo era así. Your grandfather was like this, your grandmother was like this. You met, like, oh man, like my grandfather was supposed he was like a womanizer, like a straight womanizer. You know what I'm saying? And
didn't carry over.
Yeah, it didn't carry over. It skipped a couple generations. But
skip the whole family.
It definitely skipped by you, right?
Right by, dude.
Yeah, it skipped by you.
It's like, oh no. I think I'll wait for the next generation to pop through. But yeah, you hear these stories and you don't know, right? You know how much is tall tale and how much is like legit, right? But like my kids, how much as I lie in this podcast, they're gonna know some truth. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, bro, I throw everything out here. Bro.
No, yeah,
they're gonna know everything.
That is crazy because I grew up with my parents and my grandparents and my great grandparents. Like I know, I never got to live with them. If there was somebody that told me like, hey, your grandfather recorded a podcast 20 years ago. Yeah, I would listen to it, dude.
Right?
I would listen to it.
Yeah.
I would listen to it.
That would be like so cool.
To be like to find out who my grandfather was, what type of person he was. But yeah, that doesn't exist in our generation.
No. I'm just glad that my podcast is gonna be hit 30 years from now. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say, dude? My kid's gonna be like, oh, dude, you should check my grandfather's podcast. Yeah. Pussy. Your podcast is gonna blow up in 2051.
Yeah, dude. At that point, like, ya que pedo, dude.
It's gonna blow up.
Yeah,
like people listening now.
Podcast blew up because his grandson started recommending it to his friends. Right? Like, yeah.
In the new social media, whatever it's gonna be, bro.
Yeah, fucking TikTok, Twitter.
Yeah, everything combined in one.
Yeah,
Instagram.com. Take that, it shoots out of your penis. Fucking, like, oh my god, feels so real.
No, but I wanted to ask you, bro. How old was your dad when he crossed?
My dad was I think he crossed, if I'm not mistaken, 1976 the first time.
Okay.
So he was 19. My dad was 19.
Oh, hey, so your dad's a lot older, huh?
My dad is 30 years older than me. So I'm
because I was gonna say my dad crossed over in 17. At 17 years old.
My dad crossed 19. He was 19.
Damn.
Yeah. My dad was born 1957. So 66. He crossed in 76. So he was 19.
Okay.
Or maybe it wasn't even his birthday, so maybe he was 18.
Yeah, my dad's born in 66, so we're talking about maybe late 70s, early 80s.
Early 80s,
man. At 17, ballsy, dude.
Yeah, no,
ballsy.
Dude, ask me to go one more rant about myself.
Dude,
ask me. I ain't going.
No,
It's fucking late. It's late. There's a lot of characters that won't mind this time.
Yeah.
This dude wouldn't even cross the Belvedere border. Like, I'm staying here.
It's like, I don't know, dude.
I'm not going into Rockford right now. Shit.
Rockford's pretty sketchy right now.
Oh, dude. At 17,
nah, dude, we're pussies. We're pussies.
Oh, no.
No, yeah,
pussies,
definitely.
dude.
Yeah, compared to my dad, I do feel like definitely I'm a pussy
But
compared to my dad.
it's almost insulting.
Yeah.
It's almost insulting because it's like why? Like, why did you make life so easy, man?
No, yeah.
Scumbag.
Let me suffer a little bit. Yeah, let me.
This is who I am. This is who I am.
Yeah, dude, yeah.
I mean, like I said, man, stuff like that, you know, a little bit of suffering, it builds character, man. It builds character.
It builds character, man.
It does. It does.
It's like you in the future, man. Let's say you have some kids. Like, what would be your?
Well, the thing, look, I
have a couple, man. What do you?
The only thing that I have over my dad is that I grew up in Chicago. I grew up in and my parents didn't understand gangs at the time and shit like that. Yeah. So I grew up around gangs. I grew up around, you know, people getting shot and shit like that. Yeah. So that's the only thing I could tell my kids. Like I don't want my kids to grow up in Chicago. You know, I want my kids to grow where I live now in the suburbs and shit. I don't want them to deal with gangbangers and shit like that. So that's the only thing I will see my like. If my kid was recording a podcast in 20 years. He'd be like, "Yeah, my dad grew up in Chicago."
Yeah, he's like,
man,
he was dodging bullets every morning.
I mean,
he
I did get shot at once, and I did get a gun pulled on me once. Oh yeah, and so it's like these are things I'm not making up, you know. But it's the only thing I would say. But still, I feel my dad's life was 100 times harder than mine was. You know, and he definitely did a lot more than I did.
Yeah.
But you know, our parents paved the way for us to be able to enjoy the luxury.
For us to be recording a podcast.
Enjoy the luxuries. This is a fucking luxury.
My dad doesn't even understand what a podcast is. You know what I'm saying? Like if I talk to him, like
my dad be like, "To show?"
Like, to show. Exactly, dude.
Yeah, like, it's doing great.
No, because I've been doing comedy for a while now, 7 years. And at the beginning, I didn't tell my family. I just used to leave.
Neither did I, bro.
And then I one time I told my mom, like, "Hey, I want you guys to see me at a show. Come through." And then they went to see me, and they weren't impressed, and they were just like, then my mom just told me, like, "¿Te pagan?" Like, yeah, they pay me. Oh, okay, está bien entonces.
Yeah.
That was it. Like, that's it. But that was it. Like, they weren't impressed. It wasn't anything for them, and I was like, shit. Like,
but man, see. But wouldn't you love for them to understand? What you're going through.
Yeah, no, I would love to tell them, like, hey man, you don't understand that I'm one of the biggest Latino comedians in the whole fucking Chicago.
Number one Mexican.
In the third biggest city in the country, I'm one of the biggest Latino comedians there. Yeah. They don't understand that shit. They don't understand.
But here's the thing: it's an old school mentality blocking that because they're based off of hard work and manual labor. That's what they understand. That's the way to build a life. But it's not anymore. There's not.
That's the thing. That's the thing, right? That it's like the way to financial freedom is not as hard as of just going to 9 to 8 job, 9 to 4 job or something. 9 to 5. 9 to 5.
You're not making enough money if you're doing
9 to 4:30 plus a 30-minute break.
Hey, I was counting the lunch shit. You know what I'm saying? You guys crazy?
We felt Illinois law here.
I've never worked in 9 to 5, so I'm
not 9 to 4:30 with a 30-minute.
I don't think you know what 3 days is for work, bro.
2 15-minute smoke breaks.
Hey, that's something. That's something you have over your dad.
I work 2 days a week.
For the past, I don't know how many years, dude.
I like to live good life, yo. Man, but once you have kids, you're gonna over-exaggerate. I know I am.
What do you mean? Keep it real.
Like my struggle.
Ah, shit.
No, I mean,
I'm gonna sell it. Hey, I'm gonna sell it.
No, I mean, I didn't struggle. I mean, my parents always looked out for me, so I definitely didn't struggle. Mm-hmm. I just don't want my kids to grow up around gangs.
No, for
but that's
sure.
what I'm saying.
The way I grew up around.
Like I used to walk to school, and I'm like, man, mijo, cuando yo estaba chiquillo, caminaba 6 millas.
They always exaggerate.
6 millas, and they're like, then it was like 0.5.
But we live in Mexico. At least a mile. At least a mile, Mexico. At least a mile.
Like, my dad walked 30 miles a day to go to school. So
was he ever fit? Hell no.
Right? So I'm only gonna drop like 15. You know what I'm saying? I walk 15 in my day.
My dad walked 30. My grandfather 45. My 60. Right?
Just keep jerking by 15 increments.
You know what? We didn't leave the house or school anymore.
I got Zoom now.
Oh, dude, just wait until you hear about COVID.
Dude, there's no. Oh, yeah, that's our struggle. That's our generation struggle, bro. We lived through COVID.
You guys, some people had the Black Plague. We had COVID.
We had COVID.
COVID, dude.
Bodies dropping left and right.
I know, dude. Jesus Christ.
I used to go to Walmart for the family. I used to buy groceries because I was a strong one in the family.
You know how much
I might survive.
You know how much hand sanitizer I had to use?
Toilet paper up the ass.
My hands were burning. Skin was falling off. I was like, what?
You
My
have any
hand.
idea? Yeah.
Oh,
Toilet
shit.
paper shortages.
Yeah.
We used to wipe our hands with our own hands.
Yeah.
Your mom grew fingernails just so you can get the deep.
Yeah, the crevices.
Yeah.
It's crazy though because like I'll tell you a story. In the part of Mexico where I'm from Guerrero, Coahuila. It's called
Represent.
you know, I've been using toilet paper my whole life. That's just
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, you know what? When I've been in Mexico, bro,
look at. I'm gonna call and say it. When I take a shit, I use toilet paper, right?
Yeah.
And then one time we were out like
I'm a man of class. I use wet wipes.
one time when they call it campo, right? And,
Yeah.
and right there, so we're just out in the field and shit or whatever. And then one of the dudes that lives there, he's just like, does anybody got any type of paper? Like, no. And he finds like a newspaper on the floor. He's like, I'll be right back. And he just goes and takes a shit and wipes it with his newspaper. I'm like how are people so resourceful? Like,
and you know what?
and then it was like for me it was like, this is crazy, and for them it was like, oh, that's normal. Yeah, he just found some paper on the floor and he just decided to wipe his ass with that fucking paper.
You know what?
Found on the floor. Like that.
They're built different, man.
Yeah, they're built different. They're built different.
COVID looked at him and like, oh no, this guy not it. No, phew,
They're built different, and that's the way I look at my dad. Like my dad grew up like this guy. You know, he grew up right there with like same way he's growing up. So I look at my dad different. Like they're just built different, bro. People are built different.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
We have a toilet paper addiction when there's so many things
dude,
that we can use to wipe our ass.
Dude, I want a bidet, man.
But
I want a bidet too.
Dude, I'm like, that's the next level for me, man.
Yeah.
My podcast takes off. Bidet, man. See what I'm doing, man.
The French are light years ahead of us.
Yeah, dude, light years, man.
They're light years ahead of us.
Like what?
Bro.
Warm water?
Yeah.
Say less, man.
It makes sense too, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It makes all the sense.
It makes all the sense.
Environmentally speaking.
No, and it's like
It's
clean. It's clean.
and it's like if someone's shit fell on your hand, you just don't wipe it off.
No.
You use
Wash
water.
your
You
hands.
use water,
Yeah,
right?
Power washer.
But your ass, you don't use water, and then you just wipe it off.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make any.
Well, that's where the wet wipes come in. Because I'm a wet wipe. I'm a
wet wipe. I'm a wet wipe.
Wet wipe all day.
I would be a wet wipe, but I
But he's
don't-
like- but
I-
he's
I-
like-
I-
he's
I
like-
don't
It's
have
not my
the money.
budget.
I don't. It's not in my budget. Dude.
He's like my comic.
Yeah. I'm not in my budget. Dog.
I'm struggling, bro. I do Uber, damn it.
I'm a dry wipe guy right now because I don't have the money. But yeah, preferably I would be a wet wipe guy. Though if I had
Feels real good, man.
if I had the money, I would be a wet wipe guy.
What a
Yeah.
bidet.
Yeah, you get that scented kind. Whew.
Well, question: what's holding you back from getting a bidet?
What's
You
holding
got
me
the
back
money.
from
You
getting
got
a
the
bidet?
money. Money's not a problem, dude.
His dad hasn't paid him. His dad hasn't installed it
Yeah,
yet.
I got a couple months back. But he don't believe in it. He's like, son, that's gay. Stop.
Yeah.
Like, no, father.
It feels good.
It feels good. Try it and then say something. No, you know what? I just haven't bought one. I should though.
Yeah, try it out.
Why
Let
not,
me know how it
bro?
feels.
I should get one. Just
I'll come and visit more often.
Hey, bro, I'm out here with the podcast. Bro. You guys, I'm gonna.
You guys ever been to Insomnia? They got a bidet, bro.
That's how we're gonna entice people to come
Yeah.
out.
This is the best bathroom podcast situation.
They give you drinks, and then you got a nice bidet afterwards.
Yeah, nice
The
bidet.
Lobo then didn't have a bidet. I'm like, Jamal, you gotta step your game up. You want me to be at your podcast again, bro? You gotta do
Like
something
they-
with that
bro.
toilet, bro.
They got the driest paper, dude. I mean, at
One ply.
At one point, it was like just red. Red started showing up. I was like, "Am I done or is this blood?" I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Oh man, life is good, man.
Life's good.
Life is good, dude.
Yeah.
Look at
We're
us.
fortunate.
Look at us. Huh?
Look at us. Yeah,
Look
look
at
at us.
Look at us. I was just like,
We made it.
I was like, ontoy.
I'm fucking 4 beers deep, boys.
I'm a little more than 4 beers deep.
Oh, no, yeah, you are.
I drank over there.
Yeah, I forgot.
I
Yeah,
drank over
yeah.
there. I drank it over here.
I just don't count.
Yeah, you had to drink the sorrow away, huh, man?
Yeah.
We
Tough
were
crowd, tough crowd.
you came straight from the show.
Yeah, I came
here.
straight from the show. Yeah, I mean it was a decent show, but I did 45 minutes. It was it was
Killer,
work.
killer.
It was work. A lot of times, you know, when you're doing comedy, you do 10, 15 minutes. It doesn't feel like work. It feels like you're just having fun and you get paid.
Something you enjoy.
But when you do 45 minutes, that's work, bro. That's work.
That's work, dude.
It's work. It's work.
That's work.
Like, bro, I only signed up for 30, first of all. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, 45 minutes, man. I mean, just imagine. Like, I remember, like, in college when we used to do speech, you know, and it was like, hey, you got to do a 5-minute presentation on whatever, and I was like,
about what? What do you want me to talk about? What do you want me to talk about?
like, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say, man? You know, and then to do 45 minutes speaking, like people who were, because you know, I mean, obviously comedy is one thing, right? But then there's people who do that for a profession.
Yeah.
All they do is do speaking gigs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're just like
motivational speakers and
motivational
shit like that.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But I mean, for them, they get into it. You know, you see motivation speakers before?
Oh
They
yeah,
get into it, dude.
Yeah. But then
They're passionate.
You got the Gary Vee guy. That
the Gary Vee, yeah.
He tries to assimilate by just saying a fuck every four words, right?
How about Vegas Mike?
Hey, you gotta be great.
Vegas Mike.
Fuck, you gotta be great, man. And he's like, oh, the kids are like, oh, he's cool. He's like us.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, dude, get out of here, Gary Vee, with your fucking, your swearing motivation.
No, but yeah, I mean, I'm saying that it's work doing 45 minutes of comedy, and like I've been working hard, so it's doable. It's doable, but yeah, it definitely. My comfort zone is still 30 minutes.
30 minutes. That's where you feel you're at your best.
Yeah,
30 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, 45 minutes of pushing a little bit, and
yeah.
But dude,
how often do you do 45?
Not that often, dude. Not that often. I've maybe done 45. Maybe I want to say it's like my third or fourth time.
Wow.
Yeah, and most of those times I've been with this guy, with Marcos. He books me. I come out here in the Rockford area and do.
So, I mean, at this point, I guess, wouldn't it be time, like, you know what? Let me get a solid 45 minutes on that.
No, he has it.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean,
he has it. Yeah.
But I'm saying more like, so that way, I would say comfortable, or more like maybe set up, maybe be ready for an hour at this point. No,
yeah. I mean, I mean, if you book me for an hour, I can do an hour.
Yeah.
I could do. I mean, I can do as much time as you need me to do.
Ay, perro.
But because
You say, hey, girl, read my Tinder.
but you're only gonna get
the past 30 minutes.
The first 30 minutes are gonna be good. After that, we just yeah. I mean, I can do what you want me to do, but
it's not my sex life, bro.
Yeah,
I need 5 minutes solid.
I mean, but that's the way you get better. It's like when you only have 10 minutes, the way you push yourself is when someone gives you 20, and that's the way you start pushing yourself to doing 20, and then. After a while, you feel comfortable with 20, and then they start giving you 25, and then you start feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I mean, it definitely helped that you had done 2 shows already this week, no?
Like, definitely. Yeah, because you're fire. Because you're used to the stage.
Yeah, you're in the rhythm.
That it definitely helps. Staying on stage helps definitely.
Yeah. Because I remember when we went to go see the first time at Zany's. You know, like the first couple minutes, you were like,
I was nervous. Yeah, I was nervous. Yeah.
And then this time when we saw you, it was a completely different story. We were just like,
because I was doing mics the whole last week. I was doing open mics. So I was like,
and I was telling Gamal, man, that I thought you sitting in the chair worked for you, man.
You think so? Okay,
I think so.
I also liked it because I also did it yesterday. I mean, I was already feeling better, but I still decided to sit, and I feel like it's a good look.
Yeah,
but that's only gonna work in stages like Sandy's that's on top, you know, because
like not like in
today what we did. We did it. We're at the same level as the audience. So if you sit down, you would lose some of the audience looking at you. Yeah. But if you do it on Sandy's because it's up, it doesn't matter if you sit down or whatever. Everyone can still see you.
Yeah. Because like you know, like for example, there's another comedian, the Dominican dude. What was his name?
Manny Acosta.
Yeah, and he was very physical with his comedy.
Yeah. He was
very physical. So it makes sense. It makes sense for him to be like standing around,
walking around. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But your comedy is more like bam, bam, bam.
Yeah,
bam,
my
bam.
words.
Yeah. And I was like sitting. I was like, I remember telling you that. Now I was like, I think sitting is the way to go with him, man.
Just gotta find your style.
Maybe, no. I'm definitely.
Not that you can't stand up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can walk around.
Stay sitting.
I definitely enjoyed it, and I definitely. Brian, he used to work at the Laugh Factory before. Yeah. He used to always tell me, like, when he used to work at the Laugh Factory, like, he's like, you got to move around. He's like, because you just stand up and just talk. He's like, you got to start moving around because the stage is big.
Yeah.
And this will be better than moving around. Would just be better to just sit down.
Yeah.
Then they don't expect me to move around.
Yeah,
you know
because
what
it's
I'm
a
saying?
look. It's a look. Yeah.
So it looks better than just standing there and telling jokes. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna consider it more often.
Yeah.
Because I also liked it. I also liked it. I also liked it.
It's comfortable too, man. You fucking sit
Yeah,
down,
chill.
you relax. You
down.
feel like you're having a conversation.
Yeah.
You know, it's best, man.
Yeah, I also liked it, but still, the only thing I don't like is that you can't put your drink anywhere because you're sitting where the drink goes. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that is true.
That's the only thing. And I drink when I do shows and shit like that. So that's the only thing that bothered me a little bit. But yeah, other than that, no, I also enjoyed it. I also enjoy sitting down.
Yeah, because like Dave Chappelle, he's a sitter, right? At least now. I think back in the day he was more physical.
Yeah,
but like at least in the last couple specials, I've noticed that he sits down a lot more.
What am I thinking about?
He smokes now, right? He sits down and smokes.
He sits down and smokes. Yeah.
Have we seen in the indoor venues, también? Or just the outdoor
he can do
ones?
whatever the fuck he wants.
Oh, man, he's Dave Chappelle.
He sits down and smokes now.
Yeah, because I mean, what I've heard from other comedians, man, that they say if you bring the person in, because you sit down, you take your time, you know, you
more
do
personal. You think
it makes it more personal, man. It makes it way more, especially in a small venue like Zany's, you know, where you know you can literally reach out and touch the first group of people that are sitting in front of you. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, it all depends on the kind of comedy you're if you're more physical, obviously it doesn't make any sense to sit down, right? Yeah, but some comedians, they use everything, man. They use the mic stand, they use the chair, they like, you know, whatever's up there, they use to you know, make the joke, emphasize the joke.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean, there was a girl out there like, you know, I'd be my wife, blah, blah, blah. People are like, oh my god, he's doing it. He's doing it right now. This guy's the best.
I feel it.
¿Qué pasó, man? ¿Te pegó el modelo, dude? Okay.
Look at cross-eyed, bro. Little chino, bro. Look at chino.
This whole time you've been looking at me and Gamal at the same time.
Ya estoy pedo.
Yes, shit. Hey, man, if you ain't, you're not dating Insomnia, bro. I'll tell that much.
I'm good.
That's good, man. So what do you, like you saying, we were talking about earlier, what's next?
What's next? Like, well, show-wise, I told you I got a show tomorrow, which this probably comes out next week, so I got a show last Friday.
It's come out next week.
Smart guy. Yeah.
So you guys missed my show on
How dare you miss my show? I'm doing the show tomorrow. Joanne's gonna be on there too, at a park. They do park shows in Chicago now. It started last year because of COVID.
Yeah.
And then they're dope, and they're dope shows, bro. The dudes managed to get a good following. Other than that, on Tuesday I'm doing another show, and other than that, I got a show like the 27th of May, like June 12th, and like July and August. Like that's it. What I got for right now. I don't know what's next, dude. I'm big into history, bro. Like I like history.
You try to.
History's fun.
That's my my secret, or like addiction. My secret, like, you know. So I watch a lot of history, like on YouTube, a lot of YouTube channels, and they're really good. They're really good, but the things people are doing are really good. And so I was thinking of like starting my own like history stand up, like just do stand up on history subjects.
Oh, that'd be cool, dude.
You know
that'd
what I'm saying?
Dope. Yeah, man.
And release it like once a month. So right now I started writing a joke on the Trojan War. So that's my first subject.
Hey, didn't I bring that up earlier?
Yeah.
I don't think you brought it earlier. And then so my first subject is Trojan War. I got about 2.5 minutes on that shit. And then the next one I'm gonna write on Julius Caesar's murder.
Okay.
And then so I plan to release it on YouTube like once a month. I don't know if it's gonna be in May, but maybe in June the latest. Because I already did the Trojan War jokes in a couple of the mics, and they've been working.
Did we hit it?
Yeah.
So you're gonna do like almost like a mini special?
No, just like every month, just try to release a different.
Why don't you do like a history comedy podcast, man?
I just don't have the. I don't know if I have it in me to do a whole podcast, dude. Like I don't know.
It doesn't have to be long though, because I mean podcasts can be
like I just don't know if I have it in me to do a whole podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I definitely want to do that. Like definitely do 3.5 jokes. So this is my goal. 3.5 jokes on any historical subject.
Okay.
That's what I want to do. I got like 2.5 minutes on the Trojan War. I'm still trying to write the last minute. And then release that, and then every month I'm like, just
if you're doing like
just put it every month out and shit, and try to, like I said, I watch a lot of YouTube history, so I plan like on the comments of that shit. I just plan to put it out there, like, hey, I don't know if they're gonna delete my comments and shit like that, you know.
Oh, you put the joke in the comment?
Yeah, no, yeah, put the link in the comments, like, hey,
the link.
Okay, dude.
I'll be like, hey, I use this bit as an inspiration.
It's like, you think that's funny?
And then if you want to watch history comedy, just see if I could get some followers then, because dude, there's a whole like audience for history, dude.
Science and everything, man.
Yeah, there's a whole audience out there for history, and there's a couple of channels, bro, that are really good because they use like animated shit, and they're really good, bro, and they got like they got like 1 million followers and subscribers and shit like that, you know.
I know you say you want to release on YouTube, but since you're doing like minutes, TikTok.
Yeah, TikTok would be the way to go.
You could break down a 3-minute segment.
It would make more sense on TikTok. Cause,
I mean, I will also put it on TikTok, but my main thing will be YouTube. That's what I want to focus on. But yes, obviously I've thought about that too. Like just out of these 3.5 minutes, put a minute on TikTok.
Yeah.
Obviously,
a
thought
joke or two, boom, next video.
Yeah, because you do the whole thing where it's like part 1, part 2, part 3, and I mean, because people love that shit. Like my girl, she's a history teacher.
Is she?
Yeah. So she's a history major, and I mean, she's all about that. I mean, she's deep in that Nazi history. You know? She loves that shit.
There's a lot of that's a lot of good history behind that, dude. Argentina.
If you ever break over, let me get her number.
That's the future mother of my children.
They ain't leaving her, bro. Actually,
I do. She's not
it's
bad.
one and done or fucking butt to the head, bro.
With Oscar.
I'm big into history, bro.
No, I love history too, man.
History's good.
Like I recently got into the Library of Alexandria.
Oh. Okay, I
love that shit, dude.
That shit.
You know what I'm talking about?
Julius Caesar burned it down.
He had part in it. He had part in it.
Did he?
Yeah.
They say he burned it down.
Yeah, because he did it too.
They had like there was a. They had at that time it was scrolls.
Yeah, scrolls.
Scrolls they had. They had them.
But they said they brought civilization behind, or like it took it back many years.
Well, yeah, because also there was so much history. There was so much history.
Yeah, no, that's
like a lot of Babylonian history, a lot of Sumerians history.
Dude, what an asshole, dude! What
an
asshole!
No, he didn't do it on purpose.
He didn't do it on purpose. He didn't do it on purpose.
Oh, what happened?
No, the ones who did it on purpose. I don't want to come off as a racist, but it was originally. Like, I mean, there was multiple things, but the I believe it was Templar Knights, like the Catholics.
Okay.
They did some damage, and then the ones who completely fucked it up were the Muslims.
Oh, really? The Moors.
At the end, because they came in and they're like, "Hey,
the Muslims or the Moors." Same thing.
Muslim.
Yeah, okay.
Muslim. The same. I mean, Moors are Muslims.
Yeah,
but the Moors, well, that's what they're called back in the day.
But they were, they came in. They're like, "Hey, if it speaks against Islam, burn it, and if it speaks for Islam, burn it, because if it speaks for it, we don't need either way." They were basically like, "Hey, just burn everything." And they literally, they were.
I didn't know.
There was multiple things. There was multiple things that fucked it.
No,
but they fucked it up.
It was named Alexandria because of Alexander, the city.
Yeah,
when Alexander conquered all these countries, he named like fucking 12 cities Alexandria.
Yeah,
and then
smart guy.
And then but they had a lot of knowledge there, and even stories about Alexander himself. They had there, but Julius Caesar was one of the first ones that burned it. Yeah, when he tried to conquer Egypt, and he accidentally burned it. He didn't burn it on purpose, It's just the fire.
But it was only a portion of it.
Yeah,
it wasn't the majority of it.
Like nobody knows what really happened.
But no, I'm blaming the Muslim, man.
I'm
kidding. But it jokes. It's all jokes.
There was so much knowledge there, like when it comes to like mathematical equations.
Oh, for sure,
shit like that set humanity back like 1,000 years, because if we already had that information, we would have built upon that one. And then since we didn't have it anymore, we had to restart,
relearn everything.
Yeah, relearn everything.
Not only that, but it had
rediscover.
It had the history of the pyramids.
Yeah, rediscover
the pyramids, because to this day nobody really knows how the pyramids were built. We have ideas of how everything was built, but the legit like there's very likely that the legit info how the pyramids were constructed was in that library.
What a shame, dude.
Yeah, dude.
What a shame.
Yeah.
Humans' biggest...
people do that shit now, man. There's been like
a lot
of like beautiful like ancient places that that between war and shit like that has been ruined in the last couple of years, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Can you imagine like how gangster it would be to go to Greek and see Athens and all the remains of
the pillars, the temples, dude, and stuff like that. Yeah, it would definitely would be.
Not yet. What I think of the 7 ancient
wonders of the world.
The wonders of the world. I think one of them, the only one that stands, is the
Pantheon.
The pyramids in Egypt.
What do you mean?
Isn't the pyramids of Egypt? Isn't it also the Pantheon in?
Well, the Pantheon.
It's not fully there.
Yeah, it's not fully there.
But still, there. Colosseum is another one.
No, I don't think Colosseum. I don't think Colosseum falls in there.
You're not saying that's one of the.
No, I don't think you're right. The 7 wonders.
Okay, 7 wonders. You're right. You're not 7 wonders of the world. We're talking about 7 wonders of the world.
Yeah.
No, it was.
But hey, how did Niagara Falls make it?
It was. No, but that's one of the new ones. That's one.
But I'm trying to say, but that's like not even man-made. This is like, are we not clearing what's man-made and what's like nature?
Well, the ancient ones had one that was called the Gardens of Baghdad, and it was like this garden that this guy built for his wife, and that shit made it.
She made it.
Yeah,
Gardens of Baghdad. It was Babylonia also.
It was the lighthouse of Alexandria. Actually,
the hot light. That shit was burned down though.
Yeah, they don't. Like I said, the only ones that exist now, up to my knowledge, the only ones that exist now are the pyramids in Egypt still. But so all the other 6.
None of the Aztec temples, Mayan.
They weren't part of the ancient.
I mean, there are ancient
history, dude.
But they were not part of the ancient wonders because they didn't know about the Aztec temples. This is like a European list.
Okay,
so it's bullshit. Yeah, you trying to tell me bullshit?
It's whitewashed.
It's whitewashed. You know
Fuck Europeans.
They don't look like us.
Quote unquote.
Yeah. But that's cool, man. I didn't know you were into fucking history like that.
Yeah, I am, dude. I am, and a lot of people know. I mean, people that know me closely know that. But yeah, I do comedy, so people assume my bullshit on comedy. But so that's my plan. I mean, other than that, dude, I don't know how to become famous. I don't know how to.
Hey, sex tape.
How to?
Dude, hot. Hey, we'll promote out here.
Hot, yeah.
let me find a fat chick. You know? And we'll do this sex tape. No, other than
start OnlyFans.
If it was that easy, just like.
Yeah.
Do this and you become famous? Like, we would do it.
Yeah.
But nobody knows how to become famous.
Do you ever get disheartened when you have those moments where you're just like, fuck, man, like I don't know.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this. There's definitely moments where you're like, I've been doing this for so long and I haven't progressed much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
shit got deep. Go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you this. I love doing comedy.
Yeah.
I love being on stage. So it's like, what's the other option? Just giving up? Dude,
and then what?
I still want to get up on stage. If somebody told me today, like, dude, you're never going to be famous. You're never going to make a living out of this.
No, you kind of are, though.
So just don't even... Just
stop.
Just know that. I was like, no, but I still want to get up on stage and make people laugh.
So
I like it. I like it. So it's just like...
Enjoy the journey.
Yeah. So yeah.
Enjoy the journey.
That's what I'm trying to do. Enjoy the journey. I will always tell any comedian that starts out, you're trying to start being a comedian, it's like, just make sure you enjoy it. Because
my airplane joke kills.
Because the odds of you becoming famous, the odds of you making a living out of this are bad. You know?
hey, give me a little bit fucking.
The poor guy hasn't even started yet, bro. Come on, dude.
No. You guys, let me tell you. You're gonna be a nobody.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Not just
you're nobody now.
You know, not just you. I'm just saying in general.
He's like, you too, motherfucker.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, you too.
Shit, dude.
So man, if you don't enjoy comedy, why even do it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you don't enjoy getting up on stage and talking and making people laugh, why even do it? You know?
No, for sure, man.
No, it's definitely.
It's not for the money.
Dude, I mean, look, dude, I easily know over 1,000 comedians by now that I've met in my life. Mm-hmm. Chris Red's the only one that's doing anything. He's on SNL.
You met him before you went on SNL?
Yeah, I met him before.
Oh, okay.
Also another comedian called Josh Johnson who's working for the Daily Show, and another one, Jabuki. So his name also. He's also working for the Daily Show. That's it. Though out of 1,000 comedians, 3 comedians that have done anything. You know what I'm saying?
And even then, it's like the only one that's really known, and not even well known.
Not even well known. Chris Red's a little more well known now.
Yeah, but not, even then, it's like it's still one of those things where it's just like Chris Red and people are like.
Yeah, no, people know, but he works for SNL.
He's legit. He's legit.
He's legit, and that's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're gonna get in this business, bro. You gotta understand that you gotta love this shit. If you don't love this shit, you're just gonna have a miserable time. You know?
Yeah,
because you're gonna keep doing it, and you're not gonna progress, or you're gonna progress, but little by little. You know, like right now, I did 2 shows at Zany's. Maybe in 6 months they'll book me again, and maybe they'll give me more opportunities on the weekends. But you know, that took me 7 years. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like it's not a easy business, dude. It's not it's show business at the end of the day. We're trying to make it to show business. We're trying to make it to be famous or to.
But do you ever feel like you're like, hey man, I need to take the power out of their fucking hands?
But there's,
you know what I mean?
Well, how can you? I mean,
because now you can sell yourself, man. You don't. It's like back in the day, you needed an agent. You know, back in the day, you needed a manager. You know, but now, like I was mentioning that that one dude on TikTok who got famous doing doing comedy, and it's fun. I mean, I'm not even trying to discredit it. Like the shit is, some of the shit is funny for sure, but it's very simple. He just did like, hey, difference between white guy and Mexican. White guy, Mexican, and the stereotypical jokes, nothing crazy about it, and the dude, from that, now he's headlining,
Zany's.
He's headlining
Zany's. Yeah, I mean that's his own show.
Improvs, but obviously we're just like a heavy Mexican market, right?
Yeah,
because that's where you can sell. But he took that because. Who knows if he already got an opportunity? He was just doing the same thing when he was just like, hey.
No, yeah, I mean, look, dude, like I told you last time, dude, yeah, it's a business at the end of the day, so people are gonna put in, clubs are gonna put in people that bring people to watch the show. So if you get some guy who's famous on TikTok, famous on YouTube or whatever, even if they're not comedians, they're gonna headline them because they can put essence in seats, right? Yeah. That's the whole point. But like, look, if I knew how to do that, I would do it. Well, like if I knew how to become famous on TikTok, I would become famous on TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
for sure. Yeah.
Like it's not that I don't want to do it. I don't know how to become famous.
Yeah, none of us do.
But you know what I'm saying? Like if you same thing with you guys. You guys record your podcast. If you guys could have 1 million listeners, you guys would do it. Yeah. How do you get it there? We don't know yet. We don't know yet. We don't know yet.
Dick, man.
we don't. You gotta send 1 million dicks. You gotta send.
But I'm saying with your idea,
no, dude. I want to become famous. I want maybe not famous, but I want to be.
You want to be able to make.
I want to make a living out of this. I want to become a headliner. If I knew how to do it, I would do it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And people are, people don't know, but all the time people give me suggestions, but their suggestions. There's nothing new. They tell me, they're like, you should put shit on YouTube. I got a YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm putting shit. Oh, you should do this shit on TikTok. I got a TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing this shit. It's not hitting. I'm not putting the correct video on. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm not trying. It's just I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to become famous. I don't know how to get that amount of likes. I don't know how to get that amount of followers. That's just something I don't know how to do. If I knew how to do it, I would do it.
For sure.
But your niche idea about making jokes about ancient history.
So that is my next idea. It's my next idea, and it could fail. It could fail next month. It doesn't mean anything. But this is what I am. I'm trying to become famous. I'm trying to make a living out of this. So this is my best idea that I have right now. Yeah. Like if I write a different joke about a different history subject every month and put it online, I can maybe get some followers, might maybe get some shit, But it's because this is me trying. This is me.
For sure.
But it might not work, And I understand that it might not work. So I'm just trying. So I always tell people, like, what's the next step? Well, how do you become famous? I don't know how to become famous. If I knew, I would do it.
It's part of the journey.
Yeah.
We're just journey.
No, and then at the end of the day, this is show business, man. It's show business. We're trying to get into show business. We're trying to do something... You know, we're trying to make a living out of telling jokes. It's ridiculous.
It's crazy.
A platform just to start with, right? The idea is ridiculous.
Idea of it,
like, I'm so funny that I should be getting paid to be funny.
Do you know how fucking funny I am?
It's like, hilarious. I should be making a living out of making. It's a ridiculous idea to start with.
I should be getting caviar for fat bitches every day, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So I understand this, and I love comedy. But look, at the end of the day, I love going on stage and telling jokes. That's my bottom line, and like
that's awesome, man.
It is, and I love it. I wouldn't trade it.
I love it.
Puerto
Rican,
Yeah, I heard it too. Hey, you been out with too many Puerto Ricans, man. I love it.
I love it. Papá, hey, papá.
Dale,
hey,
duro,
mama
man.
huevo.
But no, that's great, man. No, that's fucking awesome, dude. I mean, I think that's the right mentality to have because, like you said, like if everybody knew how to become famous, we would get famous, right?
Yeah.
And it's something that it could never come, or it can come in the last minute, or it can come tomorrow, right? It's one of those things, man. All you need is one moment, right?
That's all you need, dude.
That's all you need.
One moment to launch
moment,
you, bro.
Right?
One moment to launch you.
One fucking joke,
and then just maintain it there, bro.
Just maintain it. That's the hard part, right?
Yeah.
Shoot for the moon, hit the stars, man.
I think it's hard to pop, but it's even harder to maintain it.
Yeah.
Because once you get up there, people are like, all right, well, make me laugh again. Like, fuck.
I want another one. I want another joke. Joke.
So, I went on Spirit Airlines, right?
Airplane food.
The airplane food there sucks too. It's like, God damn, this guy's good. This guy's good with the airplane jokes. But let's end it there, man. Let's end it there. No, dude. Fucking, that's fun as the first time, man.
Yeah.
That's fun as the first time, it's...
Kill it. We're going to bring it back, by the way.
Whenever Marcos brings me back.
hey, we brought you back. Marcos on the...
Whenever Marcos brings me back, you guys will have me back, yeah.
Oh,
no, thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on. It was luckily that we were able to fit this with you coming out here. A quick episode. It was a whole hour.
It's a whole hour, bro.
It's a whole hour.
Hey, man. Plug yourself in, man.
Man. I mean,
people can find you.
If people can find me, Instagram, Oscar Got Jokes. I got a CD or album, whatever you want to call it, on every platform. It's called Mexican Born, Chicago Raised.
Yeah. Spotify,
iTunes, everything. Wherever you get your albums or podcasts from, it's there. And other than that, man, just in my YouTube channel, Oscar Carvajal. Check me out, man. I think I'm a funny dude. Check me out.
Yeah. And like always, we'll put you everything in the description. Definitely check out his Instagram if you guys want to see where he's gonna be performing. He posts this up in stories. He'll post it up in his page, so that way you can go see him and laugh on some Mexican jokes, some non-Mexican jokes, and some rape jokes. That's what I've heard. I don't know if it's true. No, I'm kidding.
I don't do rape jokes.
Retired.
Guys, check us out on YouTube. Daily Insomnia, mixology videos, highlight videos, new episodes. This episode is it's gonna be up for next or
whatever.
Whenever it happens,
when you hear it, it's on.
Yeah, it's on. You guys can check us on every podcast station: Spotify, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Podbean, Spreaker, Anchor, wherever, guys. You guys can check me out on Instagram. King D is live.
And like always, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. This is Daily Insomnia. Sign off.
Peace out, y'all.
Hey guys, Ramon from Daily Insomnia. Thank you for watching our video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button right here. Watch our mixology videos up here. And if you want to see our latest episode, it's right here. Like always, guys, this is Daily Insomnia. Sign off.